We saw how emotional Rory was walking off the field. I know you've only worked with him as a coach for a short while, but do you have any words to him and what has he been like as a custodian of this game?
Yeah, look, I mean, he's had a wonderful career for the Cobras, Rory, and obviously um, was fortunate enough as well to represent the country at the highest level, Test cricket, One Day cricket, 2020. So, he's had obviously a very, very good career. I think he can be proud of himself. The season's not done yet. I think he might play a role in the One Day competition still. But he's got a record to be very proud of in 4 Day cricket. Um, and yeah, he's been a great servant to Western Province and the Cobras. Been a loyal player to the province. And like I say, everyone in the squad and in the camp, wish him all the best.
Yeah, I mean, the big show, big fella, big daddy as I call him. Ever since I started my career, he took me under his wing. Yes, he's a fast bowler, but just really tried to show me the way on how to play for the Cape Cobras. He's a loyal man. Very, very much like Andrew Patik. So yeah, he's a really good friend of mine. Special talent for the Cobras. The highest wicket taker for Cobras, over 250 wickets. He's played 90 matches. Just like to wish him the best for his white ball endeavours now. I really hope he finishes his career the way he wants to and the way he deserves to do. But yeah, thanks Ro for everything you've taught me in 4 Day cricket. I really have to pay a lot to you. But all the best. You've been a champion. You've won 4 trophies. Hopefully, you can make it 5 for you by the end of the season. 4 day trophies. So, yeah, you've been a really, really special friend. So all the best, big fella. Here's on you. Thanks.
So, Rory, I needed to do this with you and sit down with you and have a proper conversation. I wanted to just talk to you about cricket and give the viewership some insight into your career. And obviously, we saw how emotional you were when you walked off the field in your last first-class game for the Cobras at Newlands. First, let's start with that. The first-class cricket and what it's done to your career and what has it been like playing for the Cobras?
Yeah, look, I mean, it started way back in 2002, I think. I made my debut for Western Province before the franchise system started, and obviously played with some unbelievable players in that team. Ashwell, Alan Dawson, Charles Willoughby and those guys, and they obviously showed me the ropes for my first part of my career and what it meant to play for the Cobras or Western Province and the Cobras. And I mean, playing at Newlands, such a special place, and having been able to do it for 17 years it's been amazing, and I've really enjoyed every minute of it. And obviously it was tough walking off for the last time because I absolutely love playing first class cricket. It's the truest form of the game, and always tests your skill and your ability, and yeah, I really enjoyed playing my first class cricket.
So we hear some stories about how it started for certain people, like you go to primary school, you either play for a club or you go through the system, you make it to Western Province in the Cobras. What was your journey like? What were some of the hurdles maybe you faced in the beginning of your career?
Yeah, look, I mean, basically my whole family are cricket crazy from both sides, my mom and my dad's side. So I basically just grew up in the back garden playing with my brother and my cousins, running around a cricket field while my dad was playing, my uncles were playing as a young boy. And so like cricket has always been part of my life and since a young boy. So it was only natural for me to sort of go that way. Luckily enough, I had enough talent to get me to play first class cricket and play for quite a bit for the Cape Cobras, obviously. And yeah, that's obviously Victoria Cricket Club is where it all started for me. And I'll always be grateful to Vix for what they gave me and developing my skills and my career over the years. And then Plumstead High also played quite a bit for them as a schoolboy. They gave me an opportunity to go to the UK, spend 3 months at Brecon College to obviously hone my skills over there, which was an amazing experience as a 17-year-old kid, going overseas for the first time. was pretty cool, and really enjoyed that.
So obviously, Plumstead High is not necessarily known as a cricketing school, so it would have been very tough for you to actually get through that system, get the motivation. How did you plan? How did you schedule your cricket with your normal school life?
I didn't. That's why my marks, weren't the greatest at school, because obviously cricket was a priority for me. But yeah, we got through that. Look, I mean, we had some really good players at Plumstead High. JP was a year below me, but we played first team for 2-3 years together. Yeah, we had some really good players at the school, and we competed pretty well against like the big schools.
Yeah.
We knocked over Rondebosch boys with Jonathan Trott in the team 1 year. So yeah, we were pretty good side back then, and like I said, we competed with all the big schools. So that also helped in terms of getting us out there, myself and JP, like being competitive at school level with the big schools was pretty good for our development.
And with regards to South Africa, what are some of the highlights and maybe some of the regrets you have with regards to the Proteas?
Yeah, look, I mean, obviously my highlight is clearly making my test debut at Brisbane. Having my dad there at the time also was pretty special. But there's a weird one because it took me a while to get into the game. We won the toss, we batted the whole of the first day. The second day got rained out, and only really got into the game after tea on day 3. So it was short. It felt like it took forever, So yeah, look, I mean, it's everybody's dream to play for their country, and for me, playing 4 test matches was, I mean, I would love to have played more, but obviously wasn't meant to be. But yeah, just receiving your test cap was a very special moment for me, and one that I will cherish for the rest of my life.
And with regards to, obviously, you obviously went over to England, played some first-class cricket over there as well, and all formats. Hampshire first, and then obviously the switch. So, what is your time like in England? I mean, obviously everybody wants to know what the experience is like there. How easy is it for you as a South African to actually settle in England and play your cricket?
Yeah, look, England was really good for me. I enjoyed the setup very much. Like, luckily at Northants we had a few South African guys there, like Richard Levy and obviously Ricardo Vasconcelos there now. But we had quite a small squad, so we were quite tight knit, as a team. So it was pretty easy to settle in, and all the guys over there welcomed me with open arms, and yeah, just enjoyed the environment, and if you enjoy the environment, you will always succeed on the field.
So I just want to end off with something more light-hearted. If you can give me maybe 2 or 3 moments that really were funny for you or stood out to you, that non-cricket related but also involves cricketers.
Okay. I think the funniest moment, well, the most embarrassing moment for me was we were playing a first-class game in Bloemfontein, and we were pushing for the win. Obviously trying to bowl, I think it was the Knights out at that time on the last day. And a couple of weeks before that, I dislocated my shoulder playing tennis, believe it or not.
Wow.
And during the afternoon session, I think I got either Lords Bosman or Johan van der Walt out, and jumped up in celebration, giving it a big fist pump, and dislocated my shoulder on the field again.
Wow.
And wasn't able to bowl again for the rest of the game. So yeah, that was pretty embarrassing. Other than that, like, just off the field in the change room, like the banter side of the game, in the change room, Dane Pitt and the boys are pretty funny. I mean, I can't pinpoint any like specific moments, but just sitting in the change room and talking a lot of crap was one of the things that got me going or got me through my career.
And obviously being an all-rounder, what are some of the toughest battles you face with the bat and with the ball?
Yeah, I mean, obviously my early days playing in Paul when it was an absolute road was tough times. Those, you know. But that shapes you as a bowler. I felt like you had to go through that hard toil to learn how to get through those situations and find a way to be successful in those kind of conditions was tough experience, but great experience that helped me in my career going forward. You know.
And specific players that you struggled against, what you would say?
Specific players, yeah, there were a few. I think in white ball cricket there's one guy that dominated me, Albie Morkel.
Wow.
He got the better of me on most occasions. Not sure why. Probably just I don't know. He just played well against me all the time, which was fair play to him. Bowling wise, can't remember a lot of bowlers dominating me. I'm only joking. There's some few good battles. Imran Tahir was tough to play against. Find it difficult to pick him. And obviously Dale Steyn and KG Rabada bowling rockets. It's never fun, you know.
Okay, and lastly, just once you've retired from first class cricket, but you'll still be playing in the white ball format. Once you completely retire, what's next for you? What would you want to do next? Would you like to stay in cricket or venture somewhere else?
Yeah, look, I mean, like I said to you earlier, cricket's my life, and it's been part of my life pretty much throughout my life. So yeah, I'd like to stay in cricket, give back, start my coaching career, get my coaching badges under my belt, and then see where that takes me. You know.
Well, this is just to Rory, the big show. I mean, I've seen him coming through the ranks from youth, and to see him coming to the end of a fantastic career, you know, fantastic guy, fantastic off the field, on the field, he's been a hard competitor. So I want to wish him well for life after his cricket, and I'm sure we will still see him around. Well done, Rose, on a fantastic career.
From my side, I'd just like to wish Rory Kleinveldt all the best for the future, and because I mean, what a guy. I mean, he's a stalwart of South African cricket. He's done so much for not only Cape Town, for South Africa, for wherever he plays for. He played, I mean, and what a wonderful career he has, or had. And just, I just want to wish him well with his future in the world.
Okay, and I'd just like to wish Rory well for his future endeavours. Obviously, I played with him quite a few games and that. He's a very hard man on the field, but very funny and good person off the field. Obviously, we came in the era, or we played in an era where there was a lot of hard guys. So I've grown up with him and that. So and I just came back to play my last game with him or against him. And it was actually still hard. He was still being that person he was on the field. I wish him well.
Hey Rory, thanks for the countless memories and experiences you've given us over the years. You've been an awesome role model of mine over the years, and I'd just like to thank you for all the advice and the experiences you've given me. You're definitely one of the most talented and probably the most feared bowler I've had to face over the years. And yeah, just all the best with your future. I'm really proud of everything that you have achieved, and thank you very much.
I just want to say thank you to Rory Kleinveldt for the years and the legacy that he's left behind. He's always been there for guys that are struggling and for the youth. Always offered advice and always has kind of supported them in times where they've kind of struggled. So just want to say thank you, Rory, for the years that you've put into Western Province cricket and Cobras cricket, and all the best for whatever lies ahead in your career after cricket.
Rory, congratulations on an unbelievable first-class career. It's been a privilege sharing the dressing room with you. The things that I've learned have been something that I'll definitely take forward into my career. I wish you all the best for the white ball competitions and for the journeys that come. And thank you for everything that you've done for Cape Town and the Cape Cobras. All the best.
Hi, Big Daddy, Rose, congratulations on a massive career. Well done on all your achievements. You should be definitely proud of everything you've achieved in your career. rest up and be ready in Feb for the white ball cricket.
The thing I appreciated most about Rory is he led by example. It's massive having someone in the side who does what he's supposed to do. You can tell someone something a million times, but he goes out there, he does what he said he was going to do, and for the youngsters to see that is massive. So I really appreciated that about him. Fight every game, all the time, never gave up. Great, just a great guy to have.
Big Daddy, I'd like to congratulate you on a wonderful career, man. You've been a true inspiration to most of us, and probably one of the most genuine guys I've ever come across in my life, and the most honest guys. And he genuinely wants you to do well and do well for the team and for yourself. So I also like to drink, enjoyed having a drink with him after the game and learning a lot about the game from him. So all the best with your future endeavours after the game, and look forward to many more beers after the game.
Okay. Rory Kleinveldt, a very special player for me, somebody I've known since he was under 17. I remember very, very crucially, as a 16-year-old playing in a club game, taking 6 for 17 in a Premier League game, and then we knew this was a special talent. And I think from there, he moved on, made our provincial sides, made the SA under-19 side, also then played all the way through Western Province, the Cobras, and eventually the Proteas. I do believe Rory could potentially have been one of the great all-rounders in the game. Sadly, he maybe came slightly short of that, but I think otherwise a wonderful record, and I think somebody who has, over the many, many years, proven that he's a very special cricketer.
For me, I just want to thank my family for their support over the years. It's been tough. Been good times and some tough times, but you guys stuck with me through it all, and 17 years is a long time. A lot of sacrifices made, and obviously all my coaches, my teammates, to them, thanks for making it fun. Yeah.